Good to go? You good, John?
Oh, fucking bitch.
All right, bang, bang.
All right, bang, bang.
All right, bang, bang.
All right, bang, bang.
All right, bang, bang. All right, bang, bang.
All right, bang, bang.
All right, bang, bang.
All right, bang, bang.
All right, bang, bang. Chief is back for Tinfoil Tuesday.
I am joined by Father Matt Foley, Ulysses Acevedo.
Jim Graziano from JP Graziano. Katie, the flight attendant.
You're Dave's best friend, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Scott Darling, Chicago's own former Blackhawk.
I'm here at the Secretary of State's office with Jesse White. PJ, he's a former streets and sanitation worker for the city of Chicago.
Oh, hell yeah.
I am joined by a couple plumbers, Connor and Steve. My guest of the day is the Porn King. Tommy, you are a local ticket scalper.
Correct.
It is none other than Zach Campbell, who goes by Foul Ball Guy as well. I'm joined by a former teammate of mine, who actually just served time in federal prison for robbing a bank.
Our guest today is Ryan Whitney,
Two-a-day star, Titletown High star, Coach Rush Probst.
Frank Kaminsky. If you didn't hear before, that's who it is.
Big Cat, welcome back. And then we have Richard Roper in here.
Sean the Balloon Guy.
WGN's Pat Tomasulo.
Thank you. It's lovely to be here.
Joined by two local comedians, Chris Bader, Joe Kilgallen.
First-time guest, Jake Arrieta. You guys are the guys who are going to bring the woolly mammoth back, right?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Is your Nightcrawler.
That's accurate.
Dan, the truck driver. Chimney sweep has always been high on the list. Honestly, I didn't know if we'd find one. Our guest is in studio today. It's Dave El Presidente Portnoy. I am live with Patty, with Meatball Molly.
Thanks for having us.
Barstool CEO Erica. Joel Mobley, Grocery Store Joe, Batzer Joe. Big John is here.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Nick, KB, welcome.
Thanks. Thank you for having us.
Yeah. I'm joined by G.I. Joe, he goes by, and he is a traveling sausage salesman.
That and much more.
I am joined by a man who goes by the name The Skunk Master.
Thank you, sir.
You were the lawyer for John Wayne Gacy.
I was.
Ready for you to walk this dog?
Beautiful day in Chicago, I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, it's hot as shit.
How'd you become an ice cream man?
I had a judge in Florida who was ready to put me in jail for child support, so I had no choice.
What about like tattoos on like a girl's asshole or something like that? Like, have you ever been asked about that?
I have.
The chlorine acting with the urine that burns your eyes.
Wow, it's piss eyes.
And it's piss eyes.
I think it's an Always Sunny episode where it
I
goes
never
on
got
and,
into it.
on and on. I'm talking. Goes on and on and on.
No, some guy sent me a dick pic actually a couple months ago. It was kind of flattering.
Humbled you.
All right, Zah, tell us about the time you saw some aliens.
Yes, sir.
Escargot. It's not lobster escargot. It's lobster escargot. It's one fucking word. Forfeit that.
Whatever. No.
Forfeit it to me
No,
right
I'm
now.
not.
How's that smell? Put that fucking foot in your mouth.
Well, that wasn't so bad.
What if you
Very-
had to put your kid down, Kate?
I'm just gonna have a bottle of water.
No, you're not, dude.
Some dude in the bar was like, I don't really like you. I'm like, okay, then hit me.
Carl, have you ever tasted your own load?
No.
Everybody has that one movie that the entire world has seen other than you. It was Shrek.
Wait, are you taking Shrek right now?
What the fuck is wrong with Shrek? It is one of the greatest movies of all time.
I said the most important video I've ever watched in my life was the instructional video on how to eat some box.
I think vaginas are disgusting.
I don't think you've ever licked a pussy.
Eddie, what's your deal? Because you have probably the best Chicago accent I've ever heard. You look like the word Chicago.
Chris Berman Car Seal commercials and cash only. Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
God, you are breathing so heavy.
First time I got my ass eaten. Hands down.
So you're about to get bonked. You know that, right?
What does that mean? Bring it on.
So M&Ms, they come in all different colors. Mm-hmm. I don't think people realize none of them taste different. They're all the exact same, just different colors.
She was basically putting boa constrictors in the toilet. They were soda cans, diameter 12, 14 inches
Dumpers?
long. Wrapped around the bowl.
A woman's leaving these fucking boas? Mm-hmm. How about the snake? How are we watching the snake then? When you tell people you're a taxidermist, are people like, whoa?
That's the thing. They either love it, they hate it, or they have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you have to keep an erection when you're tattooing a penis. They have
Stop.
They have to keep an erection.
Are you serious?
If you
Download
asked
it in stream.
100 people what The Rock is, 50 of them would say a wrestler, and 50 of them would say a wrestler. Not one of them would say he's a musician.
So everybody's saying he's a wrestler?
But
he's
you
got
have-
doo-doo fingers.
No,
he's got
no,
doo-doo fingers.
but
Yes,
you
he
have-
does. Yes, he does.
A little weird you guys asked me for this one. I think you might have the wrong guy.
I think Johnny Sin's work has done more for the Marines than most other people.
So me and this big bitch locked up, and we're going over, and I had to break the hole because I said, holy shit, this bitch is as strong as an ox. This is the weirdest show on
Yeah, all right, bang, bang. Welcome. It's Thursday. It's March 9th. It's episode 1000 of the Dog Walk. We just watched a highlight tape. Is that going to be on top of the YouTube? Yeah, YouTube. That was great.
I feel like that should be its own
little video too.
Yeah,
you should put that out as like a teaser for
on like
as
YouTube
a social
or something?
clip. Yeah, a social clip.
No,
or
that was
yeah.
good. That was great job, Harry.
Yeah.
So here we are. It's myself. It's Chief. I think I got hit in the eye by a streamer.
This is dangerous.
Yeah. Episode 1000.
I mean, you're covered in confetti.
I really took it, huh?
Yeah.
So yeah, today is going to be a mixture of a bunch of people. Chief and I are going to sit here for probably 10 minutes, lead us off, and then we have some heavy hitter guests, some classic guests that I'm bringing back.
Like the ones you know, kind of. Yeah.
Exactly. So later on the episode, I'm going to be joined by Big John the Mailman, Porn King's coming back, the Plumbers, Garbage Man Joe, Jim Graziano, and I try to get more. But, doing this show since January of 19, some people have either disappeared, some people
been arrested.
Yeah. So, I'm just full disclosure here. I had a list of people I try to contact. So, the Burger King manager I called the Burger King, he does not work there anymore.
Damn.
Unfortunately.
That was going to be my first question.
Yeah, he does not work there anymore. He was the first, blue collar job I had. The first guest I had.
It's like February, right?
No, it was January. Yeah,
it
was like week 2 of the show. Had the Burger King manager. He was great.
Yep.
He no longer works there. I hope he's doing well. I tried to reach out to I did reach out to Ligma Ballsack.
Okay.
Very pivotal moment of this show.
Big
the
time.
whole battle with the Chicago Cubs. He declined.
Okay.
He's now out of college. He has a grown job. He's like, hey, I just want to let you know that I don't miss a single episode.
Love that.
But I'm just gonna have to pass because I'm
respectable. I get that. Ligma, love you.
So respectable. Yeah, I was like, dude, don't even worry about it. No problem.
But I feel like it's nice to get asked though. He probably appreciated it. Yeah.
There was more people I asked UPS guy. He's on his way to Phoenix. Tommy Tickets is on trial. For the ticket scandal. You close it, it's fine. So Tommy Ticket's on trial for the ticket scandal. And the bellhop, I couldn't.
That was a good one, too.
Yeah, he's in Mexico.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I mean, just watching that. How long? That was 4 minutes? So people definitely got to go to the YouTube and check that out, especially if you've been rocking with the show from the beginning and if you like the blue collar jobs. And even just so many awesome draft moments were on there too.
Yeah, that still there's 2 draft moments that stick out to me. And they're Mr. Portnoy with the Car Shield commercials and Chris Berman where I thought you might die.
Dude.
You were laughing so hard that I'm like, he's not getting enough oxygen.
Yeah.
But it was so funny. And then for me, the White Sox Dave M&M's.
Yeah.
Like that was
classic.
That was just so classic to me where he was just like, I wish we played like that full little segment of him trying to like unpack what he meant because that to me was just so funny. You just couldn't.
No, that was
his
great,
brain was one of a kind.
It is.
Yeah.
It truly is. Trying to think of more. Bowling guy, I just figured I didn't have a shot. I thought about I thought about showing up and just ambushing him and just like with a camera. But that probably wouldn't have went well for me.
I mean, he was like a shooting star.
Yeah.
I've never seen that move before where a guy is so dedicated to his craft that you're in the middle of an interview and he's like, sorry, I got to take this phone call.
Yeah.
That was the end of part 1. He just picking up the phone. Yeah. So
just no time.
Yeah. There's no way he would have come on this.
No. The Findoms, you took part in that one.
Yeah. Did you try to track them down?
Yes, I did. They were interested and it just didn't work out timing and whatnot. She said she'd do a Zoom and then she kind of went dark on me. But I don't know. I had fun talking to these people again. You guys will hear it later in the episode. So I definitely got to bring more of them back in the fold. Maybe this is just the best way to do it. Just kind of rapid couple at a time.
Yeah.
Because some people do deserve like a new second part episode, but some people need a little sprinkle here.
We always talk about how you want to have like a gentleman's social club.
Yeah.
I mean. What you really want is basically just this show. You want to take guys like Big John, the Sausage King, and get them all in a room together, and you just watch them interact.
Yeah, I do. I think maybe for the 5-year anniversary of the show next January, maybe I'll do a party.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking, and just try to invite every person who's ever been on the show.
That would be, but I also feel like it has to be at like a social club.
Yeah, it needs to be at some like a VFW hall or something.
Yeah,
it needs to be somewhere.
We should do it at that Irish American Heritage Center.
That's good.
That's
too.
like a great venue for it. Like that's your kind of vibe look.
Oh yeah. Doesn't have AC though.
We'll doing it in January, so who cares?
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it's been quite the ride, man.
Yeah.
It just, I guess it started out where really didn't know what it was going to be. Like it was just kind of like a different topic a day.
Yeah.
And I think I had you, White Sox Dave, Carl on like one episode per week.
I feel like Carl was Mondays.
Yeah, I think he did
to start.
Mondays,
and then I started doing Tuesdays. And then when did you feel like you're like, all right, I got this kind of figured out, like how the format and how things are going to go, or is it still an ongoing?
I kind of felt like I had it down. Maybe like it took like 8 months or something. Where I was like, all right, this is kind of where I want to go with it.
And then COVID happened.
Yeah, then COVID happened, which was also a great thing for this office and the show, because the drafts were born out of COVID, because it was like, oh, fuck, I'm not going to be able to get these people jobs anymore. Most of them are older. Most of them, who knows if they're out of, like, you just couldn't see people.
You couldn't do anybody in person. And those older people didn't really, I can't imagine John the Mailman like firing up Zoom.
Well, that's the thing. You're going to see the episode later. They all fired up Zoom and there was like problems all across the board.
Yeah. So, and the drafts worked out pretty well. I'd say.
They were huge. So. And we talked about it before. The funny part of the drafts was, like, I remember we were told behind the scenes, like, yeah, maybe you guys should do less drafts. Yeah. Because I like always look for feedback, like maybe every like 6 months or so. And I'm like, hey, what's working, what's not, And they were like, yeah, maybe less drafts. And I'm like, I don't know about that. This is getting a lot of traction. So just stuck with the gut. And those, have been like our biggest things. So there's that. Then our Tuesday. So that's when, I probably knew, I knew there was something with the blue collar jobs. Like because I always am like, hey, if it interests myself, it might interest other people. Yeah. So I've always operated under the guise of that.
And like the blue collar jobs thing, it's one of those things where like everybody has a story.
Yeah.
And the only people who ever tell their story are like the famous jobs. Like the athletes, but you're never gonna get like a garbage man and be like, all right, tell me about your day anywhere else, and his first response is, well, it actually kind of fucking sucks.
Exactly.
And it was like, all right, well, that's perfect because that's what I thought, but now let's get into it a little bit. So
and the thing is too, 1,000 episodes, I think one was maybe booked not by myself. You know what I mean? Like, and that's not like a shot or anything, but I'm just saying like a little peek behind the curtain.
Right.
Like, we just don't, like, the show has really never had access to bigger guests.
Well, right, but and maybe it will, and maybe you'll want to do that at some point. And you've had some, but it's all like you said. Like we had Frank Kaminsky on there, and people, there's been Darrells, but those are all just kind of friends of the program.
Yeah, for sure. But that's something
maybe that's something you should do. We should like text Peggy and be like, I need a FedEx guy.
Find me a FedEx guy. Yeah, that's funny. But that's just something I guess I could say that I guess I'm proud of from that aspect.
Yeah,
like we haven't had the glory of rubbing off on some major comedians' audience or some major athletes' audience. I think the only guest we ever booked was Chicago Party Ant, which I'm grateful for. They were great too. But yeah, it's just been me just kind of hitting the pavement, and it's tough getting these people pinned down, man. These people don't get it. You got to explain it for a half hour. Yeah. You gotta say this hour. Sometimes you got to go to that, and then that's your whole day. So it's been a challenge, but I love talking to people like that. It's one of my favorite things.
Well, and you're a curious guy. You like learning new stuff. So get it firsthand from somebody who's doing a common job, but something that is not typical in conversation.
Exactly. And along the way, we found out that it worked. Like it's the show's done very well for itself, and for the company and whatnot. So it's been cool. And then obviously Tuesdays, that I would say that took off. I think that maybe the first one we did is the Earth Flat.
Yeah, we did a couple like wacky ones. Where like the flat Earth. I remember doing one where it's like Finland's not even a real place. that, you know, is just actually just a body of water or something.
Yes.
And then I feel like the first one where people are like, whoa, was that like Lake City Quiet Pills?
That's the first one where it's like, so I would say the first one where it's like, all right, hey, we got something here.
Yeah.
Was the Denver Airport conspiracy.
Yep.
But Lake City Quiet Pills was like, all
Still
right,
my favorite
like,
story.
We're in a groove. Like
Yeah.
The train is on the tracks.
I feel like I got to do that one for TikTok or something. Like, you know, see if I can do that in 3 minutes or less, because that story, it's another one of those things where I feel like nobody's, you know, unless you heard it way back when on this show, like not too many people know about it, and it still blows my mind.
Yeah, I played it as a best of, and it's definitely one of the best Tuesday episodes ever, for sure.
Yeah.
And that turned into news and whatnot, and then, you know, along the way, like we got into more free swim, something else I really enjoyed, just kind of chopping it up and just talking about random daily observations and occurrences and whatnot. So it's a fun show.
It's a fun show to do and be a part of, and you know, because I like learning new shit, and this gives me a reason. You know, I used to just do all this, like, you know, these documentaries and reading these different things as just because I was curious, but it was like, man, this is kind of a waste of time. Now it's not. You know, now it's like,
now there's a reason.
Yeah, there's a reason for me to waste time, and learn new things. So it's been a really, I love doing it.
Yeah, no, it's fun. It's been cool. So, yeah, I think that's really.
And thanks everybody for listening, subscribing, and doing all that, because
no, for sure. And thank you, obviously, for putting all that research in for Tuesdays. This show obviously would not be successful without you, and obviously without White Sox Dave and Carl, and all the people at HQ who have hopped on for a draft and whatnot. So it's been sweet, and you know, we're still rolling, and I don't see us stopping anytime soon. So.
See you for 2000.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it'd be nice to have that party. So we'll see what happens. But
next January.
Yeah, I'll probably you know, wrap it up at the end with a final message. But that's kind of it. We'll head into Big John the Mailman and the Porn King, which does not disappoint. Let me tell you, it's fucking hilarious.
I mean, but that's what I mean. Like There is like some kind of luck about this too, where it's like you could have got any mailman. He could have just been some stiff, boring guy, but you got Big John. Yes. And Big John was just like not even Big John can contain Big John.
Exactly.
And so he just comes on here and he's himself on the mic, and it was perfect.
Exactly. I'm just so grateful for guys like Big John and really everyone who has just come in here and has been a part of our world and kind of embraced it. It's pretty cool, and I think it's cool for them too.
Yeah,
like you're gonna find out a revelation about the Porn King that happened after his episode.
Oh boy,
which is like, I don't know, like
we're happy for Porn King.
Yeah, I mean, spoiler alert: he got laid for the first time because of the show.
Happy for Porn
King. Like that's kind of
huge.
cool, you know?
Yeah, big time.
So yeah, a lot of good stuff, but. We'll leave you on that note. Chief, thank you for all that you've done for this show.
Thanks for having me.
And thank you to all the guests. And like I said, everyone who's ever spent a second of the show, I appreciate you very much. So thank you. Before we hop into Big John and Porn King, I'd like to talk about RHOBACK Activewear. Their performance hoodies, polos, and joggers are simply the best. Best fit, best feel, just all around the best. Got the hats right here.
I'm wearing it.
Rocking the hats.
Yep.
The polos, that dry fit material. Golf season's coming up. Like we're
in March.
Yes, we're rapidly.
There are
approaching.
lunatics that are playing now.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
There are. So they also recently restocked their performance joggers. They're incredible. They're functional, versatile, comfortable. These joggers check off every box. Perfect for a day. The move or recovery Sunday. You'll never want to take them off.
WSD's wearing them right now. Swear to God.
He is. Yeah. Mm-hmm. RHOBACK's performance hoodies are the most comfortable hoodies out there. With the spring quickly approaching, RHOBACK hoodies are your answer. Use code DOG on RHOBACK.com for 20% off all new customers through the end of the week. That's spelled RHOBACK.com. That's 20% off all hoodies, joggers, and polos with code DOG just in time for the spring. So make sure you check them out at RHOBACK.com. And of course, one more thing, I obviously want to thank all the guys behind the scenes, Danny, Harry, Lance, Tom, Hannah, Matt, Brian, all the guys who have put an ounce of effort into the show. TJ, appreciate the holiday. Mikey Fowler for sure.
Yep.
He was a major driving
Huge.
force of like me feeling
like you're onto something.
I'm onto something. So I'll always love Mikey for that. So, but yeah. Thank you. I can't say enough. I feel like I'm at the Oscars and the
I love
music's
that
about to
Mikey
play.
Fowler.
Yeah.
I forgot about him for a second, but he's good people.
He is. He's the best. So yeah, if I didn't get to you, I appreciate you to know that. So, all right, let's head it over to Porn King and Big John, and then I think we're just gonna hear a bunch of whooshes, and then it's gonna be the Garbage Man and Jim, and then
quick hitters.
Yeah, exactly. And the Plumbers. I don't know the order, but that's how it's gonna be. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and we'll see you guys on Monday. What's going on, Big John? So this is episode 1000. It's only
1,
right.
1,000. Are we recording?
Yeah, we're recording. That's all making it in.
Because I gotta watch my fucking mouth.
No. You're good. You're always good.
I good. Hey, 1,000. So you're gonna call me every fucking 1,000 episodes now?
No, I mean you'll be back on your own episode. You're just laid up. I want to talk about that.
Yeah.
What happened? You got a foot injury?
Well, I had the foot injury for a while. I fucked up my Achilles heel. So I had to have the surgery, but I wanted to wait till winter to have the fucking surgery so I could be out for the winter. And I'm out for the winter. It's the most fucking mild winter we ever fucking had.
Yeah, it's
We had
crazy.
snow like one fucking day, but it's all right. I needed the surgery. I'm going to be out for 3 months. I've been out for 2 months. I got another month to go. Hey, you can only spank the monkey so much, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know. I get it. So you're going back April 1?
April 11.
April 11th.
I'm supposed to go back, but I'm going to take it easy and go back in a little bit at a time.
Wait,
Fuck
so what
'em.
happened? It was a bad Achilles tendon? So what happened?
It's between age and work and everything. I asked if it was because of my fat ass, and it says no. It's just repetitive motion, you know?
You weren't hanging out at one of those trampoline parks, were you?
Fuck no. They won't let me on those fucking things. I'll break them.
That's those things are scary, man. You'll tear both ACLs.
I used to take the kids there. They got hurt every fucking time.
Yeah, dude. I'm surprised those are allowed.
You had to sign all them fucking waivers and shit. Yeah, those things are fucking dangerous.
Yeah, that's a death trap. Who set that up for you in the back? You or your son?
I did all this shit.
You
I
did?
licked my ass around and did all this. Yeah. I even got my Barstool shirt on.
Let's go, Big John. So yeah, listen, episode 1000. This is crazy. We're already at 1000 episodes, but I couldn't lead off with any other guest besides you, Big John.
Oh, I appreciate that. You know what? You worked hard. You fucking had a dream. You took chances, and good things happen to good people. So. You got a good future ahead of you. I can't wait to the new place. When's that happening?
That's happening in the fall. It'll be good. We'll definitely get you there. It's going to be crazy.
Oh, that's going to be great. See all those New York cocksuckers, ain't it?
Yeah, exactly. You'll see. I mean, you're going to see every evolution, Big John, because you were at our old office, which was just a room.
Oh, yeah. Fucking, what is that?
Ukrainian village over there.
Yeah, what was that? That fucking Better Call Saul fucking office you had.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to go through the insurance. You got to go through the insurance fucking place and the fucking hair salon, and
yeah, it really was.
You could barely fit there. You had no room back there. You couldn't even change your mind in that fucking room. It was so small.
It really was Better Call Saul. So I mean, you're gonna see that. Then obviously where we're at now, which is a nice space, and then this one's gonna be mega. There's gonna be a basketball court.
That's crazy. That's what I hear. You're going to be like that Rob Dyrdek guy.
Yes, exactly. There's going to be a sauna, Big John, so we'll hit a podcast and we'll hit the sauna after. We'll get
I can bring my Speedo.
Yeah, that's exactly. You could bring whatever you want.
I'll bring my fucking skateboard and my Speedo, man. We're going to get fucking crazy.
You're going to bring it all. So are you feeling good, though? The Achilles feeling good?
Yeah, I got good pills. What do you know?
What's
No, I'm going to therapy, and I got a great wife, man. She's taking good fucking care of me. Every time I get up, she gets mad at me because I'm not supposed to be walking around. So yeah, I'm doing good. I'm getting healthy, so I could go back to work and fuck it up again. You know,
having some wine while you hang out.
Wine, everything. I'm doing. I've been watching the carbs though because I've been sitting home. I'm like, fuck, I'm 350 pounds while I was working. So now doing nothing. So I've been pretty good. I've been doing a no carb thing and. I'm doing all right. I probably didn't lose any weight, but I don't think I gained any weight because my clothes still fit me, you know?
Yeah, there you go. That's a good way to
And then I got 15 more months till I retire. My goal was to take this winter off with my ankle, my foot, and then next winter I'll get my knee replaced.
You're a good union boy. You know how to time it right.
Fuck that shit. That's right. The only thing is the doctor told me I'm too fat to get my knee replaced.
No, really?
Yeah, I gotta lose 50 pounds, but I'm working on it. What are you gonna do?
You'll get there. You're on a no carbs, but once you get walking
Yeah, I
again,
am.
you're gonna trim it off in no time.
Yeah, I'm over. I just got to do some steps. Went from 18,000 steps today to fucking 30.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah,
No
so
shit.
It's fucked up. I just went out to dinner with Jake this weekend and felt good to get out, but I paid for it. Did all that walking around and shit.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. It was tough, I'm sure. Well, good.
Just doubled up on the pills. That's all. It's all good. But hey, man, I'm excited for you guys. 1,000 shows, dude. You kicked ass, man. Your parents got to be proud of you, man. You had a dream and you fucking went for it and you took chances and you surround yourself with some good people there. You got Tom and Harry and you got Chief and those guys, but their names are their days are numbered.
Thanks, John.
Oh, you guys are there. Who said thanks?
That was Harry.
Yeah, those behind the scene guys, nobody knows how hard they work to deal with you assholes,
You're right, man. They do a great job. They work their asses off, that's for sure. But yeah, no, I appreciate you. And like I said, I've been doing this for 1,000 episodes now.
That's crazy, man.
I know. It's year 5, and I've had so many different jobs on or whatever. But when you came in, it was like a lightning rod, man. Everyone's always asking for Big John. How's Big John the Mailman doing? You did a draft. You did Christmas episode. I went to your birthday. Like we had a good
Dude,
time.
it's insane. People still recognize me. I'm not on Twitter or nothing. Hey, Big John. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And it's all been positive. No, and hey, you fat fuck, none of that shit.
Nothing. Yeah, everyone loves you. Big
it's all
John.
fucking love, man. It's been a good ride.
That's good.
I can't wait for the next place, man. I can't wait to get in there and fuck with those New York people. That's gonna be so much fun.
It's gonna be good. There's gonna be a lot of cameras. People even gonna know you even more, Big John. We'll have a bunch of stuff for you to do. Yeah,
hey, it's all for you guys. It's all for you guys.
Yeah, no, I appreciate. I certainly appreciate the shit out of you, man. So thank you for always.
They give you a cake or something.
No, we got nothing so far. So the way we're doing this,
Pizza,
I'm like
JP Graziano.
I'm cutting it into sections. You know what I mean? So I'm just like doing a Zoom here because I wanted to do like a big. A big party or a big one thing where everyone comes, but it's hard. One of the people I talk to, like yourself, everybody's on a different schedule.
I'd be there though. I was pissed off. I wanted to go to your guys' brunch.
Oh yeah.
I was like, fuck.
That would have been
fun. I couldn't fucking walk, but keep having that kind. Do some live shit, man. Why don't you do one of these things live?
Yeah,
do the draft. Do a live draft. That'd be fucking fun.
It's on the docket. The thing is with Barstool now, John. Everything's got to get sold before you do shit like that. So, hopefully, if they get it sold, it'll be in motion. But we'll see.
Corporate.
Yeah, exactly. But I do want to introduce you to someone, Big John. Have you ever heard of the Porn King?
No. Who's that? The White Sox Dave?
No. We got this guy, the Porn King. I had him on in an episode. It was after you. I think the first time I had him on was February of 2020. He's on right now. I'm going to bring him on. We're going to talk some porn. You okay with that?
Yeah, sure. Do I have to wash my hands?
No, I don't know. So bring him in. So here we go.
You kind of scare me that you bring me on with a porn guy. What are you thinking of me over here?
No, this is, it's like the Royal Rumble, Big John. Like I'm just bringing everyone back so everyone gets in the ring at the same time. Porn King, how are you, buddy?
Good. How are you?
Good. Can you get your camera's off? Do you mind turning your camera on?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No,
this is my first time doing Zoom.
No problem.
Come on, you should be an expert at this shit. All that porn. All those live cams. Those live webs. What do they call that? Webcam shit?
Yeah. Do you go on those ever, Big John?
Fuck no, man. I put a piece of tape over the thing. I think they're fucking watching.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I got a fucking text one time that said, hey, we caught you.
You know how I can do that?
Yeah, so are you on your phone or your laptop, Porn King?
My Mac. My MacBook.
All right, so go down to the bottom left and you'll see it says camera. You've got to turn it on.
Hey, not like that though.
There's like mute, start video.
Yeah, start video. Hit start video.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
There he is, the Porn King.
I never I never used Zoom before, so like this is kind of new to me a little bit.
Return of the King. How are you, buddy?
Yeah, actually, good. I had an idea actually for the name of the podcast or the episode is like the Return of the King, like Lord of the Rings.
I love
like
that.
Movie title pop up.
I love that.
Return of the King. But yeah, I mean, fuck, it's been like what, 3 years?
3 years, yeah. Return of the King. So this is the Porn King, Big John. Porn King. This is Big John the Mailman. He's a mailman. I'm sure he may have delivered a DVD or two to you.
Hey, how do you get that fucking name? You give it to yourself or?
No,
or did your mom give it to you?
No, actually, I think when I had the podcast in Chicago, with Eddie in Chicago 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I think Eddie had come up with the name because I was like that one Twitter tag, like the women lover doubles.
Yeah.
I think. And
you're not touching yourself now, are you?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me see your hands. All right.
No.
What the fuck you doing, Eddie?
Hey, this is the Porn King, Big John. You got to respect him, all right?
I love him already.
Yeah.
He smiled when I made fun of him.
Yeah,
so he's a good guy.
He could take
It's all good, brother.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Big John, so this guy, how many porn stars did you rank Porn King? Was it 300?
Hold on 1 second. It says my battery's running low. I'm going to plug this in.
All right, yeah, plug it in. So how many porn stars? What was the first tweet that you had?
I think I had, like at the time I did the podcast in 2020, I think I met like at least 60 or 70 at the, all the Exoticas in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
And I've actually, since we last talked in 2020 and did the podcast, I've gone to 2 more.
Oh.
So I've got more pictures of, me with more of the porn stars, and I can make like sometime after this, I can make a new Twitter account.
Yeah.
And then I can kind of start up again and post like the old pictures and new pictures and get everything like, started again.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone liked to see it. You probably got 140 pictures now, huh?
Yeah, and then like this year, it actually is in April 21st through the 23rd, and coincidentally, it ends up on my birthday weekend. So mine is the 22nd, April 22nd. So it'll, like go to that on the birthday weekend. Maybe, get some people together and go, like friends or something.
Yeah, that'd be good. So what he does, Big John, is he became known on the internet. He posted a lot of pictures with the porn girls at the conventions.
Oh, all right.
He had about 70 pictures with the porn girls. He goes to conventions and takes pictures with them. But he goes to all conventions. He goes to movie stuff. He does everything. So
he ever invite you?
We talked about going before, and then COVID happened. It kicked off, right? It got canceled.
Yeah, we were. I think before COVID happened, we talked about like getting like a performer on like as a guest and like near the Exotica in 2020, and like doing that. But then the world, everything changed with all that. So.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Crazy. Hey, can you make the screen like split screen, or is that who's ever talking comes on the screen?
Yeah, you got to hit gallery, Big John.
I got to do that?
Yeah, I don't know. That might fuck things up, though. Why? You don't like the speakers to see the speaker?
No, I don't mind. I just thought maybe
go to top right view. Top right view. I love this. This is live. This is live audio. And everyone.
Gallery.
Yeah, gallery. Everyone's just going to be asking what's going on.
Oh, there you go. Look at that shit. Did I fuck it up?
This podcast is going to be half instructional videos on how to get people to work Zoom.
Fuck, you got to do something.
Yeah. So what's the DVD collection up to now, Porn King? Are you still watching DVDs, or are you all on the laptop, or where are you watching them now?
Mostly like just the laptop right now. Just going on Pornhub and X videos, on there and
Good.
doing it from the laptop.
So Eddie, are you a big porn guy?
Yeah, I mean, who's not a porn guy, right?
Yeah, I'm older now. I don't give a shit. I like to use the memory bank now.
Oh, really? What? So you think back to like?
I got my go-tos. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like 77. You think about
Yeah, 77.
you
When I
banging
was
some
15.
girl in the Batavia
And
dugout.
I've seen now that different podcasts from like Barstool and other podcasts from different people, like with Glennie and like Abella, and then I don't know the name. I can't really remember the name of the one podcast, but it's like something socks or socks something, and it's the guy from like I think California, like Trevor and another guy, and they had like Lisa Ann and like Young Gravy.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then they had Bella Danger on too. So it's like I think a lot of people now are like more openly talking about like porn and in podcasts.
I think you're right, Porn King. That hits the algorithm like crazy. If you go on Instagram, people like the clips are all over the place. So I think there's something to that.
I'm sorry. You think about like when I was a kid. You know what we had for porn? We had the fucking J.C. Penney catalog, the bra section. That's what we had.
How was
or
that?
The Sears catalog, because we didn't have porn back then. You had the magazines in your dad's sock drawer, but that got old fast. The only thing we had to look at, either that or you got the National Geographic with the African girls topless dancing and shit. We didn't have that shit back in the day.
Yeah.
The kids today, man, they could put anything they want on a fucking phone and see that shit. You know what's going to happen, though? They're going to be fucked up because it takes so much for them to get off. When they get older, it's just having their wife or spouse being there. It's like, hey, you got to do something, pinch your nipples or something. It's like you can't just lay there. It gets too hard after a while.
Yeah, the bar just gets raised.
Yeah, it keeps getting raised higher and higher.
Yeah.
And now they have like all different kinds, like the.
Oh yeah, you got to be careful what you got to be careful what you Google. I always said, you know what they should do? You know how you got www? I says any porn site should be xxx dot whatever. So you don't accidentally, like, oh, hey, I'm looking for a big black rooster, and all of a sudden you get all these big black cocks, they should be, if it's a porn site, it should be xxx dot blah blah blah.
Yeah, there's something to that, Big John. I think so. I agree. What do you think about that, Porn King? Would you like to see that implemented?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So what did you say? How many DVDs you got now?
Currently I don't really. I mean, I just use the computer really right now. I don't really have any.
Oh wow, because I know you moved.
Wait,
so.
Are you married?
No, I'm not married. I did move. I used to live in Indiana, and now I live in. I got my own place in Wisconsin.
Look at you,
Lake Geneva.
Mm-hmm.
Wisconsin.
Oh yeah.
And I really like it out here. The last summer was the first summer that I had here, and it was just packed with all the tourists. And I live about a 3 to 5 minute walk down, downtown Lake Geneva and the lake, and
Can you see the lake from your bathroom window?
No.
Oh, I was just curious.
Yeah, Porn King, that's great, man. I'm really happy for you. So you're living alone now. You're doing your own thing. I actually, sometimes people DM me at the from the Sugar Shack, and they're like, "I saw Porn King. He was in all his glory. He was enjoying the girls at the Sugar Shack."
I had this one guy one time. I was out with a friend. I mean, he was over in like the main stage area, and I was getting like some dollar bills from the person up front, and he came up to me and he was like, "Are you the guy from, Dog Walk?" I was like, "Yeah." And then he just wanted to say hi and stuff. And then downtown Lake Geneva, there's a few bars downtown, and over the summer, I had like a group of I think 5 to 7, younger college age kids. They were there at one of the bars, and I was looking at them, and they had their phone on, looking at Twitter, and I was seeing them like looking at all my pictures, like they pulled up on Twitter like all the dog walk pictures, and they were looking at me, looking at the pictures, looking at me, like trying to figure out like, is this the person, And then they came up to me a little bit after, and they're like, can we get a picture with you? And they were actually really cool and stuff. So yeah, I've had some people recognize me.
See, Big John, it goes deep. It's not just mailman. It goes to the Porn King as well.
I'm sorry, I had my headphones on. What? No, I'm only kidding.
It goes deep, Big John,
Oh, yeah. It's crazy, man.
Yeah,
that's all because of you, Eddie.
Well, it's it's all because of the listeners. I'm glad they like it.
You made him famous.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just.
Hey, do you give him those wipes?
What, the Roman swipes?
Yeah, do you give him any?
I'll hook him up with some. Well, I should say this too, Big John, and Porn King. I think we could bring some news, right? After the show, you came in a virgin, and for the first time, you entered a woman after, correct?
Yes.
Oh,
me or him?
Yeah, you don't got to say who or nothing, but you Big John or Porn King.
I met with somebody, and yeah.
How about that, Big John? Got him laid for the first time from the show.
Wow, look at that. Less porn now, right? Now you got something to think about. You don't have to go on the porn. You could go back and think about those 3 minutes of pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's special. Honestly,
it is.
I'm very happy about that. How was it, Porn King?
Hey, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm 28.
28. Wow, you look good for 28. I would have put you at like 30. Now you look good, man. You do.
No, I'll be 29, in April during the weekend of the, convention. So.
Porn King, how was it having sex for the first time?
It was good. It was good. I had a good time, and we had a good time.
Good. And was it everything you imagined, everything you dreamed of?
I mean, it's the first time, so it's different.
Did you think about her right there at the moment, or did you go think about candy samples or something? At the time, were you into the moment?
Like in the moment.
Good. Good.
Oh, well, that's sweet.
Sincerely, yeah, I'm happy for you.
Like a little, I guess, with like how me being 28, I'm a little bit of a like late bloomer than I mean, I think everybody goes through like different stages in life. Like some people, like I had my first. This is my first time being out on my own. Like I moved in October 2021, so it's just a little bit of a like late than other people, but everything's going good with that. And so.
Good. Well, that's great, Porn King. I'm happy for you. And you did that at 25. That was 3 years ago. So, I'm happy. I'm happy that happened for you. That's what that's making memories, Big John, as you like to say.
Oh, there you go. That's right. That's what I said. A Wayback Machine. Go back and think about that shit.
Making memories.
Hey, you'll be my age thinking about that.
Yeah, for sure. It happened. He come on the podcast and he's able to do it for the first time. So I'm happy for him. Well, all right, guys. I just wanted to pop in, say hello. We're gonna keep the guest train moving and anything. Anything else, Big John?
Can I talk to you, or you like this all live?
Well, why we got
like after you hang up with
yeah,
Fred,
you could
can we talk?
Yeah, we could talk after.
All right, yeah.
Or we could have a phone call or something. We could, something like that.
Yeah. Well, thanks, man. Good luck. You deserve everything you got, both of you guys. And
yeah,
hey, where are the rest of the guys? They don't give a shit or what?
No, I'm opening a segment. They open the show. I opened the show with them. So
okay.
I'm just kind of going through the list here. You know what I mean?
Well, tell them, is it their 1,000 show too?
No, I was on all 1,000. They do the draft. Chiefs does Tuesday, so it's just kind of it's different. But yeah, I mean they're a part of the show, just like you guys, like everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone has made it.
Don't say that. You insult the shit out of them by comparing us to those guys. Those guys had a little bit more than we do.
Oh, they're great. Obviously, I'm just saying when it comes to the whole how the show is built, everyone goes into it. So.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Big John. Porn King.
Yep.
Thank you as well. Any last words, Porn King?
Just that I think, I want to say something. I guess for everybody that's like listening in the podcast, just if you have if you're feeling down or things aren't going well with life with since 2020 and the whole COVID and pandemic thing, just keep going at it and just do the keep up the good work and things will get better eventually. And I was different than I was now 3 years ago, and things are a lot better in my life now with being on my own and living in Lake Geneva, and it's really
and getting pussy.
yeah. And just yeah.
This was beautiful.
That's nice. Good words.
Yeah, that was nice, Porn King. That was beautiful.
It was good.
Has it changed you? Do you think it's positively affecting ever since then, or you seem like you're in a better spot now?
Yeah, I feel like I'm in a better spot. I was just different than I was back then than now, and I think it helped out a bit.
Beautiful. Well, we'll hear from you again, Porn King. We'll bring you on. Let me know. Maybe we'll go to Exotica together. Maybe Big John will come to the convention with us or something. We'll see what's going on. But thank you both sincerely. When it comes to different guests building this show, you guys were two monster guests for me. So I'll always appreciate both of you guys. So thank you very much.
I appreciate you too. You know who I thought you were bringing me on with?
Who?
The sausage guy.
Oh, with the last guy I had a couple weeks ago?
God. I know that guy from 40 years ago.
Dude, he was great, right?
Isn't he good?
Yeah, he was out.
40 years ago in the bars, he used to come in there and handing out his meat. That he's a character, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He really is.
I listened to that and said, oh, God, that brought back some memories. That's cool. All right, brother.
All right, guys. Porn King, Big John, the Mailman, thank you guys. And we're going to keep this show moving. Episode 1000, we're going to keep bringing on old guests. So,
are you going to hang up on me or what's the deal?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it was
give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute after you get rid of him.
No, that's fine. All right.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, it was, nice meeting you, John. And
you too, brother.
Good seeing you again, Eddie.
All right, you too, Porn King. Have a good day, man. All right, so we're moving along here. Now we are joined by it wouldn't be the dog walk if JP Graziano wasn't sandwiched right between the middle of the show. So I'm joined by Jim Graziano. He's in the back of that beautiful office there at 901 West Randolph. Jim, welcome to Dog Walk 1000.
Thank you for having me, Eddie. You are the man, and you know how much I love you. Know how much I love working with you, and. Can't give you a big enough congratulations, my man, honestly.
No, thanks. It's great to have you. Like I always say, you were the first sponsor that jumped on board. What was it, March or April of 2019?
I want to say March. It was right around now. Yeah, 2019. Geez, 4 years ago. You posted something on Twitter about French onion soup, and that started the conversation between you and I. And I want to say at the end of the next week, you were here with the sales girl Kelly, and the rest is history, as they say, my man.
Yeah, that's right. I wrote like a 1,500-word blog on French onion soup about what makes it good in my top 5 rankings of local places, top 5 chains. I'm glad that was worth something, that sponsorship.
I know, yeah. Amazing how that spurred all this. But, it sure did, and I couldn't be happier, man.
Yeah, no, I mean, we've gone from just ads to a collaboration on the beef kit, and then we got something else in the works like we talked about. So it's been awesome because it's a little different with you. Like you're a one-pop shop over there, and it's a real authentic Chicago place. So it really was the perfect first sponsor for the show. So it's been awesome.
We have a lot of similarities in there. It's, to me, with everything that we do, the relationships we have, the food that we serve, the people we work with, the people I buy from, it all has to revolve around authenticity. And you have that in spades. All you boys over there do. And so it's a real natural fit. And, I know it's a 1,000 celebration, but anybody could say anything they want about Barstool, and they do. But they don't know the people, and the people there is what makes the difference. What makes me very proud and comfortable to keep rolling with you guys as the business relationship that we have. And like I said, man, just real Chicago, and that rings true with you guys, and that's why I think it works so well. And I'm very happy to continue a relationship we have.
I agree, and what I loved throughout the years was just sliding in that ad read at like the perfect time. Like I know people would always make a joke about it. We'd be talking about like Mount Vesuvius, and I'd be let's talk about some hot, something else that's real hot.
So did you say Vesuvio potatoes? Yeah. Actually, yeah. No, I love it. It just comes real, and I don't know how much people know this or not, but every year at the beginning when they send who you're going to add with, and like trying to figure out this schedule. There's always somebody trying to have me fill out a form and telling you guys what to say. And I'm like, we don't really do that. You know what I mean? Like the guys know the shop. They know what's going on. I want them to speak from the heart. Just say what you feel about it. Of course, if there's a sale or a collaboration, something popping up, I text you guys and just give you dates and times. But besides that, man, I've never written one copy for anybody at Barstool. And I think that's why it works again so well. You guys are really just, talking from the heart and explaining what you feel about the place, whether it be the sandwiches or the peppers, and people identify with that. And I can't tell you how many people you've sent to my door, and they get the JPG treatment the second they walk in, and then they become very long, loyal customers, and on we go. So again, man, I couldn't be more thrilled.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. And then you've had some great appearances here. Of course, we had the sandwich draft with you on, which is one of the most popular ones we've done. It was drafted in the best all time. How did you do that draft? I forget exactly. I think the late round Samitas killed you, if I could remember correctly. That right?
I came in dead last. I haven't looked at the stats in a while, but I know I was I know Large always will hold that all-time low score, but I think I was only 1 or 2 points in front of Large. So, man, I got a little bitter taste in the back of my mouth still. A lot of people walk in here and they're like, you won that sandwich draft. And I was like, well, I don't know if you didn't vote that week or what, but I got my teeth kicked in the standings. And I want back on, man. I want a redemption song. So
I think I got
at some point.
I think I got something
right.
for you. I think I got something for you.
All right.
We could get that going. How much are we able to talk about our newest thing that we got in the works? How's everything? I know we released a video.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we did. I love it. I mean, we're hot and heavy into research and development. Talking to another guy, seeing the capabilities he has to make it. Somebody I've worked with in the past, and it's I know he can make the product, but can we get it into the retail pack and all that other stuff that kind of comes with it. So I'm not going to let a timeline get in the way of anything. To me, it's you got to get the absolute best possible product we can, and then we move forward from there. So we won't stop until we hit that. And if the worst thing I got to do is eat sausage along the way to get this thing right, as long as I got maybe we can get Dave over here for another blindfolded challenge and just start shoving him in his mouth.
Unbelievable, dude. That was unreal.
We'll get to that at some point, but it's got to be top quality first before we move forward with anything. You know that
for sure. So look out for that giardiniera infused Italian sausage soon. It'll be coming at you guys.
Yep.
I'll be talking about it at length over here, so it'll be good. But yeah, Jim, this was it's just been great to have you on board the whole time and everything like that. So
I'm great.
and I love the sounds. I hear your sister back there. That's
Sorry.
JP.
Yeah, we're banging away.
No, listen, that's kind of what I wanted too. Like if you're watching on YouTube, you see The Office back there. That's what you're getting when you walk into JP, and that's just the sound of a nice Italian deli. So it's great.
Yeah, we're getting ready to roll over here for another busy day.
Yeah, for sure.
5508.
Well, thanks, Jim. Appreciate you hopping on, and we'll see how many more of these we bang out. I know you'll be with us along the way. So it's been great.
No doubt about it, Eddie. Keep on chugging along. I'm behind you the whole way. And as we say in Italian, auguri, salute, all the best to you always. And I'm always here for you, my man. You know that.
Yeah, same. Likewise, Jim. Go to tasterealchicago.com too to buy a beef kit.
Get a beef kit.
Exactly.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Jim.
See you, buddy.
See ya. All right, perfect. So here we are. We are moving on, continuing on with episode 1000. We're joined by Connor and Steve, the plumbers from Watertight Plumbing. Guys, thanks for doing this. How are you, Steve?
Good. How are you?
Good. Connor, you doing all right?
Yeah, I'm all good. Congrats to you on 1,000. That's crazy.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. You know, we were listening to the clips of the show that we did back in the day, and we were all laughing our asses off. That was that was unbelievable. I don't know if you guys had the chance to listen after, or if anyone told you, but Connor, did you talk to your buddies and stuff? What did they all say about the episode?
Yeah, a couple of my buddies listened. They really liked it. I told my mom. We all listened to it. Listen to it then. Listen to it when you reran it for the end of the year best of. We loved it.
The guys at Ferguson, they watched it.
Yeah, our plumbing supply shop.
Oh, yeah, all the guys there saw it.
What did they say to you,
Steve? The other
Steve?
guys, they thought it was great. I'm like a hero there.
What did they think about you? Have you gotten more compassionate since the episode, Steve? Do you care more about people's belongings that have been flooded away in a tropical shit storm? Like, how are we doing?
Still numb.
You're asking at a bad time. We just had a lot of floods, so we're just desensitized again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What happened, Steve? What's going on? What are we working with here?
Just basement's full of water.
Water, sewage. We were on 8 inches of sewage a couple weeks ago. That was great.
1.5 feet. Them guys walked into it.
Yeah.
What was their reaction? Was it like chaos? Were they upset, Steve?
Yeah, believe it or not, the people are pretty mellow.
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't seem to care. They stand like 3 stairs up and look at us. So that doesn't bother them too much.
I mean, there was one time when I was a younger guy, the first step I stepped in the basement, there was water. We're talking an 8-foot deep basement. They told me there was water in their basement. I opened up the door. I put my foot down the first step, and that was it. I pulled my foot out right away because, all that electrical, the fuse boxes down there, everything. I mean, I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, that's dangerous. What was that? So you just got like a big rig and you shuffled it all out? Was that a tough job?
The only thing you can do is put a ditch pump down each stair with a canvas hose going out the door or the window and just go down a stair at a time.
With like fireman hoses running out of the house.
Yeah. And just pump it out. Canvas hoses, 2-inch canvas hoses. Just go down one stair at a time. You put the pump in a 5-gallon bucket, you drill a bunch of holes in the 5-gallon bucket, and you just, with the handle, you just go down a stair at a time.
It sounds like a nightmare.
Until it's down to the bottom, and then you get down to the bottom with your waders on, and you go through and figure it out.
Sounds like a nightmare. So anything in those basements recently? No valuable rookie cars, wedding photos, nothing of sight?
Actually, there was a guy with a bunch of baseball stuff the other day, the memorabilia. Where was that at? He had a whole bunch of stuff, baseball stuff. It's funny you mentioned that. It was just the other day. The sump pump failed. He had
a Wheaties box guy?
Not the Wheaties box guy. That guy has a lot of stuff too.
What? He
lost
a Wheaties box?
He has a collection of all the
Wheaties boxes. Huge Cubs collection. It's a cool basement to go into.
And it was all ruined?
hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of stuff down there.
Just the whole walls or just Wheaties boxes?
And was it all ruined?
No, this wasn't this house. I was just asking him if it was.
No, it wasn't.
Apparently, luckily that one was.
It was another guy with a bunch of stuff. Quite a bit of it got ruined, yeah.
Ah, shit. And then you just walk down there, no problem. I got a job to do, desensitized.
Yeah, you just go through it, man. Just go right in there and get her done. I got tunnel vision. I got blinders on. I just get in, get it done, and get out.
Yeah. What about
I always tell them they need a backup sump pump. You know, people don't listen.
People don't listen. What about the woman who was doing those boa constrictors in the toilet?
The boa constrictor lady, she's not with us anymore.
Oh, she passed away?
She passed her last boa constrictor. She's in the Great Snake in the Sky, I guess. I don't know.
Kohler Hall of Fame.
The Kohler Hall of Fame.
Wow. You think people are shitting boas in heaven, Steve?
Maybe. I don't know.
What are they eating up there?
Yeah, I don't
have
know.
to figure it out.
It's a good question.
Pop cans?
Yeah. Is anybody come Has anybody
I've seen pop cans before.
Yeah,
they look like pop cans.
Yeah, she was. You said she was a pop can in diameter, right?
Looks like
good little.
Yeah, I've seen them like this, just sitting right in the hole.
Anybody lately come close to her?
I ask people, man. I want to ask them, how are you? How are you okay? You know?
Yeah.
But I can't.
Yeah.
When you see something like that, you got to wonder.
You can't ask. You can't be like, "Hey, no, it's."
Are you okay?
Yeah, I don't know.
What do you say to them?
Ma'am, I just checked out your toilet, and what you're doing is not right. You need to figure something out. You know, I feel like.
Yeah, I'm working on a high school education here, but I can see it's not great.
Yeah.
Gotta cut those things with a pair of scissors as they come out, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the only way. You need a fucking garden shear for that.
Have a partner there for it with you.
Exactly.
Bolt cutters.
You need that. What? Anything else new, guys? Anything else going on in your world, or just business as usual?
Pretty much business as usual.
Yeah.
That's in the plumbing world. It just kind of is what it is.
It just keeps coming. If you want me to come up with some antidotes, I can come up with some antidotes for the next time.
Yeah, we definitely got to run it back. We'll do a full one. I just wanted to do a quick episode here for 1,000. But everything's the business going strong. More people, more plumbing problems than ever, huh?
Well, watertight.
Yeah, watertight. There we go. How much longer you got in you, Steve? How much longer you gonna work for?
Oh, let's see. I got a sophomore in high school. He's got to get through college, plus a couple of years past that. Plus, I need to save some money. I don't know, 10.
All right, so we got a lot of plumbing stories in front of us. I'd like to hear that too. So whenever you got good ones, just keep banking them, put them in like a little notebook, and then when you come back in and do a full episode, we'll have all these stories ready to go.
Yeah, we'll see the new office this time. We were in the last couple of weeks of the old one, I think.
Yes, you guys.
Very tail end. That was cool to see that one though.
Yeah,
it was nice.
Yeah, you're one of the last few that saw that place. That's for sure. But guys, thanks for doing this. Thanks for hopping on. Legendary episode that I think doesn't get enough respect. I think it's up there with one of the greats. I loved it. So
Mount Rushmore.
It's in contention. It's one of those things where, put it this way, I made the shirt. I made the dog walk shirt of like the backyard baseball. I don't have it in front of me. If I had you on before that, you guys are on the shirt for sure. Awesome. So here we are moving along. We are joined on Zoom by Garbage Man Joe. Garbage Man Joe, welcome back. I want to say right out of the gate, you were so long ago on this show that we didn't even do video at that time.
Yeah, I remember you guys were at the old insurance place. I had to be quiet walking through to get in the back there.
Yeah, exactly. So this will be a lot of people's first time seeing you. And I got to tell you, I don't think it's what people would expect when it comes to a Garbage Man. You look like you're ready to be on Robbie Fox's podcast. You got a great setup. You got the Star Wars stuff in the back. So interesting setup there. I like it.
Yeah, I stream on Twitch a little bit, so I got my little whole nerd gaming setup here. I got all the stuff on the wall and stuff. So this is my little corner of the apartment with me and the wife, where I get the nerd out.
Oh, good stuff. We got to plug the Twitch and everything. So, Joe, like I said, you were on a long time. What was that? Summer of 2019?
It had to have been, it had to have been 2018, 2019, something. I think it was like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's been quite some time.
A long time, and still holds maybe the record for best response to the first question. We still talk about it all the time here.
Really?
It's like, Joe, how do you like being a garbage man? And you just simply responded, kind of fucking blows, to be honest with you.
I mean, listen, I did it for 7.5 years. It sucks. I mean, there's no glory in it. There's very limited pride. You got to make up your own pride, like the city tries to tell you, like, yeah, you're doing good for the benefit of the, the constituents, you're doing the Lord's work. But yeah, it's all bullshit.
So
it's all bullshit.
So with that, there is breaking news. You are no longer a garbage man.
I am not. That is correct. As of about a month ago, no longer a garbage man. Had to change it up. Went back to school. It's the only good thing I could say out of it. It really forced me to try and make a turnaround. I couldn't do it forever. There's just no way. God bless the people who can or decide to.
Yeah, for sure. And I want to say, so what was the last day like when you finally hopped off the rig? Well, was there a little sadness?
I wish it was like, Ari Gold with the paintball gun, where I'm just walking in, lighting the place up, looking for Adam Davies. But it was more so of I called off on my last day. There was no way I was going in. I was like, I'm not. I start my new job on Monday. I'm like, dude, I'm not going to work today. I'm not going to say. There's no. I mean, to be honest, there's really no one worth like saying goodbye to there. A lot of just, I don't know, man. Garbage men are like the bottom of the barrel when it comes to people it's just a backstabby kind of place. Everyone's trying to get a one up. Everyone's trying to get out of garbage. So it was very just like, keep your head down and work. And my last day, I was like, Joe Jace is sick. And that was the last day.
Damn. So you're telling me there's none of the garbage men are happy? There's got to be some of the people that like it. No?
There's people that make it happy by like digging into garbage, looking for cash, looking for gift cards. I mean, there's those people who are taking their gloves off and pulling pennies out of the dirty hopper to try and get an extra buck. I think you really just have to, you either love it or you hate it. And some of those people do love it. I mean, they live for it. But those are the people who are picking into garbage. They're looking for stuff to take home, speakers, old TVs, things like that. I mean, there's a whole undercarriage of people that do that kind of stuff. Not me.
But now,
wasn't for me.
You said everyone's climbing all over each other to try to get that driving job or something? Is that the big?
Yeah, like people are trying to get bids or somewhere else. Like I did sign hanging for street sweepers in Wrigleyville, which was awesome. You just walk around all day, you hang signs on posts, like easiest job ever. Someone had more time than me, found out that I was in the 44th ward, which is like the best ward to do it in. Tried to call the union rep, like, hey, how did this guy get this job over me? All that kind of stuff. Like, I mean, I got the job because I was good at what I did, and the guy trusted me to do Wrigleyville because it was an easy ward. You need someone who's going to take it seriously, and people just weren't a fan of that. So
did you get
it's that
booted
kind of
out
stuff.
of it?
No, I didn't because thank God the supervisor liked me and kept me in there. But I mean, in a real scenario, you could be taken out of something like that. Just have someone having more time. I got taken off my actual garbage route by someone who just had more time.
Oh, no shit. So
4.5 years. Yeah, they took me off because it was a very nice route in Lincoln Park and they wanted to dig in the garbage. So I got pulled.
The politics of the G-Man game, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Politics of the G-Man game. Now, did anything else happen since we last talked to you that was podcast worthy? Is there anything on the top of your brain that happened?
Did we talk about the Walgreens that got that people robbed? Did we talk about that?
I don't know if we did.
There was a Walgreens. I think it's the one on like Division and Western over there, in Milwaukee and Western on that corner. Like maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, it got robbed. And the guys that left, they took all the duffel bags of money and they threw it out in the garbage to hide it. And one of the guys at our yard was on that route and dumped the cans, didn't see the duffel bags or anything. And then like 10 minutes later, just cop cars, everyone kind of swarms in. And they're like, you guys didn't happen to see any duffel bags or anything, did you? And they're like, no, we didn't see anything. We're just dumping. They're like, yeah, well, we don't believe you. So we're going to have to escort you back to the dump. And they dumped the whole back of the truck out. And sure as shit, there was like 15 grand worth of cash and duffel bags in there.
No shit, dude.
And I mean, that was the talk of the yard for 5 months. Oh, if I had it, I'd take $500 out and I put it in my pocket and I would store bags somewhere. And I was, oh yeah, people were in an uproar about how they would be able to be the ones that get away with it.
Yeah, no
So,
shit. No,
yeah.
I would remember that story. We did not talk about that.
Yeah, but that was like a big thing. That was the talk of the yard for months.
Damn.
People coming up with strategies.
I'm happy the robbers didn't cross the G-Man because that could have got ugly,
Yeah, I mean, there's people that get robbed. There's garbage men have gotten robbed on a regular basis being on the truck. People, assume garbage men make all this money. Imagine you're dumping, you got someone's baby shit on your shoe. And next thing you know, someone's robbing you. It's a pretty shitty Tuesday for you if you're a garbage man.
Yeah, kind of fucking blows, as you would say.
yeah,
That was
exactly.
fucking blow. And what are you allowed to say what you're doing now, or do you want to say? You don't have to.
Yeah, no. Now I'm a $3.99 stationary engineer apprentice right now. So, just kind of did a full reset, went to the whole school thing. So I'm back doing that now, and I mean, it's awesome. What a difference being in garbage all day and stuff to working inside. I mean, even that's a blessing. I have a bathroom I can use whenever I want.
Yeah, just checking a couple boilers here and there. That's a nice gig.
I mean, it's just way different, man. I absolutely love it. So shout out to $3.99 if any one of those guys are listening. I love it so far.
Yeah, $3.99, great union.
Yeah.
But all right then, Joe. It was nice to catch up, man. It seems like everything's going well. What's the Twitch channel? Where can people check you out?
It's twitch.tv/rebellions, REBELLIONS. It's a little Star Wars thing. I'm a big nerd. Currently, I stream a little bit of Call of Duty ranked mode. A big ranked player guy, so playing a lot of Call of Duty. So if you guys want to see me on there raging and swearing and being an old man, that's where you can check me out.
Nice. Well, good stuff, dude. I'm glad you hopped on. It was nice to see you again, and I hope did your buddies like the pod? How did that go over with the friends?
Yeah, crazy enough, when I started as soon as I started at the new place, I was showing them because I have the old video saved, the animation that we made from the first dog walk.
Yeah.
And I was telling the new guys at the shop I work with now, I was like, yeah, I was on the podcast, so like blah blah blah. They're like, oh, no kidding. That was like Wednesday. Then Saturday, I'm at the World on Wheels with my dad, and I get the email from you. I was like, what is the timing of this? The first time I've talked about this in forever.
That's funny.
And now it's coming back, so it's awesome. Yeah, I got a ton of responses, man. Like, a lot of my friends couldn't believe it. They thought the animation was like super cool. They're like, holy cow, they did a whole animation about you and stuff. Like, it was pretty cool, man. I'm not going to lie. A lot of people asked me about it. A lot of people listened to it. So it was super cool to be like, yeah, I was on a Barstool podcast. It's a pretty cool thing to have under your belt.
Yeah, and you're on the puzzle in the shirt.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yes,
no,
dude.
I had no.
Bro, go get a puzzle. Like the puzzles, it's still in the store, dude. Yes.
No kidding.
Yes.
I'm literally gonna go on there right now, Ed, and I'm gonna buy one as we're here. But dude, that's
man.
awesome. I did not know that.
Yeah.
I had zero idea.
Yeah, you're on the puzzle and you're on the shirt. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's incredible. I'm gonna have to go scoop on that. I honestly had no idea.
That's like Hall of Fame worthy for this show, if you get
I did not know that. That's awesome. I can't wait to wear that. That's what a fucking tippable moment for myself. How many people could say they're on their t-shirt?
Beautiful. Well, thanks again, Joe. Glad you're doing well. Glad you're mixing it up. Go check out the Rebellions on Twitch. And
yep, and go Evergreen Park basketball. I coached there as a high school basketball coach, so I got the banquet tonight. So shout out Evergreen Park Mustangs.
There we go.
I probably should have mentioned that I coach high school basketball, but
I
was at
love
Lawrence, and now I'm here.
That's just a nice city boy, man. Good city boy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I love it. Well, thank you, man. Good to see you. Glad you're doing well.
Yeah, no problem, man. Take it easy, have fun, and viva.
There we go. All right, hey, so that was episode 1000 of You're Not Done With Me. I figured I'd pop back on here at the end because most of all, I wanted to thank you listening in your car, listening on the job, listening just while you're going to bed, whatever. The audience, obviously, these shows don't get off the ground with you guys. So if you've ever come up to me, if you ever shot me a DM and said, hey, I love the show, anything like that, just know it means a lot to me. I try not to get a little choked up, but it's pretty cool. So, just appreciate you guys. And here's to 1,000 more, I guess. And thank you for listening. We will see you guys on Monday. And sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much for listening to the show.